If you are just learning about homeopathy and want to know a quick start guide to how to get started, I want to share a couple of things. The first things that I would do to learn more. When I first learned about homeopathy, it was over 15 years ago, and there wasn't a lot yet out there online. YouTube didn't have anything. There just wasn't a lot. And I took a holistic baby care class that was all about homeopathy, and that's how I found out about it. And it was all done by email. So literally I would get emails every day full of information and had to sort through it, print stuff out. It's very cumbersome, but it did the trick. So there's just a lot more resources out there today to make things easier. So I just want to share a few things to get started. The first thing I would recommend is getting 2 books. And I have them right here. I have had these books for over 15 years, and they show it. This book is an excellent resource. I use it all the time when we have acute situations. And it's a reference book. It's called a Materia Medica, which lists the remedies and the symptoms that are associated with them. And it also has, in the back of the book, it lists each symptom, and then you can kind of go through and match them up to the remedy. So as you're learning about homeopathy, you'll learn how to do this. But this is a great, I would say everybody should have this when they're looking into homeopathy and looking to use it in your home. It talks about the history of homeopathy, some principles and concepts. It just is a great introduction. And then there's actually practice cases in the back so that you can practice using your skills. Like if you present with these symptoms, what remedies match that? So again, I still use this in conjunction with my other favorite book. It's this Homeopathic Remedies book by Asa Hershoff. And everything is listed by its diagnosis. So in this one, let's say I'm just opening to the middle of the book. So we have chickenpox. So if you had chickenpox, you could look and see, okay, these are the top, it gives 6 or 7 remedies. These are the top 7 remedies for chickenpox. And you could see, okay, I think we match this one, and then cross-reference it in this one, find the remedy that you found in here, look for more specifics. You can also use the internet to do a web search for the ailment and homeopathic remedies. You can, there's online repertories you can use. There's all kinds of stuff. But as you're getting started, I would say have these 2 books. Read this one, the introduction and all the practice things to get started. Have this one because it's a really quick way to find common remedies for things. So even like, hay fever, allergies, ear infections, all the things. So those are my top 2 books to get started. And then the thing that I threw on the ground is my 36 remedy kit. So I've shown this in other videos, but this just has 36 of the most common remedies. A lot of the ones that are in here and in the other book are in this kit. There are larger kits that have 50 or 100 remedies, but if you're just getting started and you just want to have the main ones that are most commonly used, I would highly recommend this one. So I'm linking to all of these items in the description. The next thing I would do is find a group on Facebook or follow somebody who practices homeopathy on any sort of social media just to get more information, immerse yourself in the culture of how people are using remedies. And there's a lot of great groups on Facebook for people who want to ask questions and learn more, and they can point you in different directions. Some of those pages, they have resources available to print out. And if you can find a good online class, there's a lot of those out there too. I'm actually creating one, so it's not out yet, but I am working on a beginner's guide to homeopathy and also a holistic baby care class as well. So hopefully those will be out soon, and they'll be linked in the page description when they're finished. But I highly recommend learning about homeopathy because it is so safe, so effective, and can be used for any acute illness, any childhood illness. You can work with a professional homeopath who is trained. Some of them are MDs who are homeopaths as well. In other countries, they actually have to be doctors to be homeopaths. So you can actually see doctors of homeopathy in other countries because everything can be done over the internet, which is great. We can we can see each other virtually, and but there are a lot of great homeopaths here in the United States. So if you have any questions about learning about homeopathy, feel free to comment below.